And away they go from the 2,000 metre marker. Misty Lee was slow to go, and Winged Wonder also one of the trailers early on. Pocahontas Girl, one of the first out, the orange sleeves and cap, overcoming the drawn. NTOKAZI now goes off to lead them, and NTOKAZI's now setting the fractions. Avast on the outside, Pocahontas Girl near the rail. Wind Traders back forth, then My Mishpacha, Hatton Gardens about 6 lengths off the leader, then Ravishing Romance followed by Roy's Butterfly. Chapel House is on the outside of runners with 40 wings. Winged Wonder and Misty Lee the last two, they're about 12-13 lengths off the lead. NTOKAZI is the leader, a length and a half. Avast is second. Pocahontas Girl is back third. The fourth position is Wind Trader. Further back in the running, My Mishpacha, that's about 7 lengths off the leader. Hatton Gardens on the inside, then Ravishing Romance. Roy's Butterfly, the orange cap's got 10 lengths to make up. Further back, 40 wings, and on the outside of that, Chapel House. Then we drop back to Winged Wonder. Misty Lee's in the back seat. As they move towards the 700 metre region, NTOKAZI still the leader by 2, Avast is second. Pocahontas Girl is third, in fourth is Wind Trader. My Mishpacha is further back, then Hatton Garden, Ravishing Romance. Further back in the running on the inside, Roy's Butterfly. Chapel House is in the yellow, still got 10 to go. Then 40 wings. Top of the lane, NTOKAZI the leader, Avast is second. Back in third, Pocahontas Girl. Then comes Wind Trader. Further back in the field, Hatton Garden. But NTOKAZI still the leader, getting to the 200. Avast, Pocahontas Girl's trying to run on. Wind Trader's down the inside. It's still NTOKAZI the leader. Pocahontas Girl tries to put on the pressure. NTOKAZI still goes. Pocahontas Girl is trying to wear it down. NTOKAZI is hanging tough. Pocahontas Girl on the outside, but NTOKAZI 1.5. Second, Pocahontas Girl. Third to Hatton Garden. Number 11, NTOKAZI. The Mullins Bay, Duncan Ells. For Dr. McKees, Alec Forbes picks up the chance ride, overcame the wide draw, and number 11, NTOKAZI, continues to dig in, bred by Summerhill Stud. They win it by about a half length. Second, number 12, Pocahontas Girl. The tote favourite ended up the winner, which paid up at 240 on NTOKAZI. Third position, that went to Hatton Garden. The fourth place, Ravishing Romance, Avast, Wind Trader, and then came further back in the running as Roy's Butterfly. And then it's a big gap to the next placed horse, and that goes to My Mishpacha. So as we look at the head-on, NTOKAZI took the lead shortly after the start and set her own fractions, only third time at the track, and steps up to the 2,000 metres. Pocahontas Girl, the orange sleeves and cap, is trying to throw out that challenge, but NTOKAZI continues to go to win that half length. So 11 wins it, 240 tote favourite until race 5, back to the studio.
We've just seen the running of a race number 4, first leg of the jackpot, and it's gone the way of the 3-year-old daughter of Mullins Bay, number 11, NTOKAZI, from the Duncan Howells yard, ridden to victory by Alec Forbes. Went the extra 400 metres, was actually doing it quite easily out in front.
Yes, yeah, Duncan asked Alec to go handy, which he did, and there was no pace in the race. Alec said she was very comfortable in front, and she won a good race.
Yeah, I think there's a lot more to come from this one, trying the ground for the first time. Pocahontas Girl really moved up strongly, but she didn't look like losing. Fought on doggedly.
Yes, she's still very lightly raced, and we expect more from her. She'll do well.
All right, I think you've only got, the yard's only got the one more runner, Royal Zulu Guard, I think it is?
Yes, back on the poly track. He's been working well at home, and I think he has a good chance.
Thanks so much for the feedback. Enjoy the winner.
I just want to say well done to Mr. NTOKAZI. Thanks to Alec Forbes and to our sponsors winning form.
Cheers, thank you. Let's get Alec in. Alec, top ride. I mean, you had the widest of the draws, but he seemed to get out in front quite easily and was doing it really comfortably.
Yeah, you know, my instructions were to go kind of handy, and you know, if 1 or 2 could lead me, it would be best. But you know, it became apparent first 100 meters at the gates that it wasn't going to be possible. So I opted to go to the front, and very happy in front, and she just carried on finding all the way to the line.
Because Pocahontas girl loomed up on your outside, and at the 200, I was waiting for waiting for Pocahontas girl to pass you, but your one really fought on doggedly.
Yeah, you know, I thought the horse would come past me, but she didn't give up, and she went right the way to the line. And yeah, well done to Duncan and Kathy, and well done to the owners.
And then, Alec, you've got, I think, 3 more rides. The one being Buster Brown. I'll probably pick that out as one of your more competitive rides.
Yeah, I'd say Buster Brown's my next best. You know, his form speaks for itself. He's done really well his last 4 starts, and you know, tonight he's got a draw, so he'll be right there.
Thanks, Alec. Thanks for the feedback.
Thank you.
All right, and quite a big moment in racing. Dr. Mkhize has owned the 3-year-old daughter of Mullins Bay NTOKAZI. He was the ex-premier of the province. Isn't it lovely to have a person of that caliber involved in racing and having his first winner?
Whereas, yeah, you know, they've put me on the spot, and I've been given a script here, so we'll do what we have to do. But yes, to echo your sentiments, Dr. Mkhize, the ex-premier of KZN and the current treasurer general of the ANC, an absolute honour to have him, you know, owning a horse, and as Michelle Narek said, it's his first horse and his first winner, so it's a very special occasion, and just a pity he's not here. I believe he was around yesterday when the race meeting was supposed to take place, but he's had further engagements tonight. Mick Goss, of course, was instrumental in getting this horse together. Robert Maurice, he sadly had to leave this evening to go to another function. And Robert, I believe, was tipping the whole race course that the horse would win. And Michelle Narek, of course, they're all been instrumental, and it's been a great win and really a very special occasion. And to Dr. Mkhize, when he watches this DVD, congratulations to him and the entire team. It really is a special win.
Now, Warren, we know as racehorse owners, it's very hard to get a horse and then for it to win as a first-time owner only after 3 runs, so very lucky.
You know, I've got a friend of mine, I won't mention his name, he owned horses for 17 years, and in his 18th year he only had his maiden win, so I don't know what he was doing wrong, but it is a tough game, and for Dr. Mkhize to get involved and have this horse run for him and run so well in his first 2 starts and come out and win, really special. But to the owners out there, this is a lovely game, get involved, there's no doubt about it.
Thanks for doing duty, Warren.
Thank you, Wes, all the very best.
Great stuff. There we've seen the running of race number 4, number 11, NTOKAZI, 3-year-old daughter of Mullins Bay, bred by the Summerhill stud, owned by Dr. Mkhize. He must be delighted with this win. Brilliant ride from Alec Forbes, did duty from that stall gate 15, travelled really easy up front and fought on doggedly to win a good race. That was the 4th race. We'll see you back for the 5th.